Hello everyone, Auvbri here, and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. So this time we are doing it's actually a really small house. I really wanted to do a house that was kind of located in the woods, so it would be kind of like this little foresty house, you know, where kind of like a single person would live and kind of enjoy life. Life away from society and stuff like that. So I did this house, and it's called the Tiny Hallow. Yeah, it's a house located in the woods, and I'm really happy about how it turned out. I really like how it turned out. I tried to mix modern, modern exterior with, kind of this old interior, and I think it looks pretty awesome in the end. So I decided out here to go with three different colors. So we obviously have the stone color, which in my opinion really needs to be in a kind of house located in the woods, just kind of make it more natural looking. And then I decided to go with this kind of really pastel yellow color, and then kind of throw in this, I want to say it's like an orangey red color, just to kind of mix it up a bit. And I think it looks pretty awesome in the end. Excuse me. So I also wanted to have windows, lots of different types of windows in here, just because I kind of imagined that this house would be like that it would have been renovated a couple of times. So there's lots of different windows in here. So we have this big round window at top, and on the orange part, which in my case I kind of feel like is like a building that was added onto the original. That's kind of why it's orange. That has separate types of windows, and then we have kind of like these modern styled windows, but not really. They kind of old-fashioned looking as well. So we only have one bedroom in this house, which is located upstairs. And downstairs here, behind the staircase, we have a tiny kitchen. And also downstairs here we have a bathroom and a dining room and a little living room. So everything in this house is small. It's not the biggest house, but I really wanted to keep the coziness of the house from the outside, also kind of translate that to the inside. And I think it turned out very cool. Like, this is definitely, I know it's not a big house, but it's so cozy, and it's probably one of my favorite houses I've done this year, just because I really do like the small coziness of the houses. And I also think the exterior turned out freaking awesome, if I have to say so myself. I do think I really captured that forest vibe that I wanted to have. And I kind of mixed that with, some styles that, a person would actually be living there. But something I have to do a lot in this build, I had to take in my sim here that I use for building stuff, just to kind of test out that everything actually worked like it should be. I tried not to use as much move objects as possible, just because I wanted everything to work functionally and nothing to disappear and stuff like that. I know they have fixed that a lot, but it's still not completely fixed. Now here I tried to put in this little table, but that didn't actually work, so I just decided to move it and just put in some cabinets on top here. Again, small kitchen. Everything in this house is small, but I really do like that it's open, so you can actually see from the staircase down to the kitchen. And also the other way around, you can see kind of through the kitchen, you can see into the dining room through the staircase, kind of, you know what I mean. So I decided to put in this beam here, just because I thought, what, this is an old house. It's an old house that kind of been renovated a bit, and it's really used. Sorry, that was my phone. It has been used for maybe a couple of years, and I thought, you know what, this needs some support. So this beam is kind of like a support beam from the old house, which they decided to keep in. I was looking for some drapes and, you know, curtains and stuff like that to just put in, but I couldn't actually find anything that I liked that kind of fit into the style. So if you noticed it, my dining room is made up of a lot of different chairs. I like that idea, just to kind of bring in the olds and kind of like this mismatched things. I really thought that worked well with the house. So here we have the dining room. Again, not the biggest, so we don't have a big TV in here. I just decided to put in a table behind the couch, which is also a really old looking couch. I kind of tried to mix, you know, old furniture and still kind of keep like this cozy vibe, but also kind of throw in something a bit modern, which I think I did with some plants and some of the lightings and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely an old cozy vibe in here. So this is the bedroom, the only bedroom in the house. Also fully functional up here. I tested everything. So yeah, you can find this on the gallery. My link still doesn't work. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. My link still doesn't work, so just search me in-game and you should be able to find me. It's Auvbri, and you should be able to find everything that I upload, so check me out. So here I just decided to do a little pathway and kind of do these patches, but with another of the terrain tools, just to make it look a bit more natural. And I like how that turned out. It's not something I've done before, but it's definitely something that I will keep in mind for future builds. Here I'm doing that. So you're going to see that the forest area around this house is kind of looking untamed, but I also wanted to have like a part of it where, you know, the garden was kind of looking a bit managed and like it's actually something actually does something here. So I decided to create these flower beds out of the natural rocks. So I kind of placed big rocks in the back of the house, and then I thought, you know what, we can just extend that, and that looks more natural and just gives like this really cool vibe to the house when we put in the trees. And just another of the natural flower beds on the other side of the house here. You're not actually going to be able to see that much on this side of the house, just because the trees take up so much space, and that's also why I chose such a big lot for this house. It's not a big house, but I needed a lot of space to actually put in trees and stuff to make it look really natural. And I tried to keep one of these sides open here, so there's only kind of like this one pine tree in the way, but I needed to have like a space, you know, a tree in front of it to make it look a bit more natural and stuff like that. So here I'm just doing the things under the tree, just to kind of make it look more forestry and make it look a bit more natural, just putting in a lot of ferns here. And then I decided to put in these plants, just because, you know, this is actually a lived-in house. And I just thought, you know, natural flowers grow in the forest too. So yeah, it looks, I'm just so happy about how it turned out. I'm really happy about how it turned out. I think it's so cozy, such a nice little house. And the back of the house here, just doing some more like these kind of, I have no idea what these plants are called, you know, they're crawling up the walls and stuff. But here we have all of the screenshots taken by night. Because when I was testing everything out with my sim, it took such a long time that I actually turned from day to night. But it's okay. The night pictures from the outside looks absolutely amazing as well. But here we have the living room, the little kitchen area, also really nice and small and cozy, which I really like. Definitely one of my favorite houses. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this tiny Hallow house. If you did, be sure to leave it a big like and subscribe. Remember, you can download this from the gallery. just search my origin ID, which is Auvbri, and you should be able to find it. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and there's nothing else for me to say. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you will share it with your friends, and just have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Bye!